my dear student, I'm Mr. Kitwala from Educare TZ. I will be with you in physics for Form 5. And today, my dear student, we are going to proceed with our discussion on our new topic of the fluid dynamics for our subtopic of concept of fluid motion. Now we are going to proceed with our discussion for today here. Before we proceed with our discussion, we were supposed to remember where we ended on the last session. On the last session, my dear student, we tried to see the meaning of the fluid. And after there, we looked at the difference between the compressible and also non-compressible fluid. And finally, we finished by by looking about the viscous fluid and the non-viscous fluid. And we say that when we talk about the viscous fluid and the non-viscous fluid, this is the fluid that has the internal friction. While the non-viscous fluid, this is the type C of the fluid which has no internal friction. This is what we tried to see on the last session. But on our today discussion here, we were going to see about the another party which are found on incompressible and the compressible fluid, which is called the steady flow. As you observe, we have the steady flow. Now here there is why I have forgotten to write why. This is a personal error. So when we talk about the steady flow, the steady flow, my dear student, this means that is when the velocity, density, and also here, but at the same flow remain constant. This is the type C of this is the flow of the fluid when the velocity, the density, and also the pressure at each point is the same. Kwa unapokuwa kwamba tuna kimiminika chetu either we have tried to put it inside the pipe and that fluid try to flow. When the that fluid flow through the pipe that you have, if the pressure, the density, and also the velocity at one end is constant, it means kwamba is the same, hapo tutaita ni steady flow, kwa sababu pressure, density pamoja na volume kwenye one end imefanana na pressure pamoja na volume kwenye another end. It means kila point hivi vinakuwa ni the same, ndio tutasema ni steady flow. This is the flow of the fluid when have the same density, pressure, and also the velocity. So as you can see here, pressure and each pressure at each point in the fluid flow remain constant over time. This must remain a constant over time, as I said to you. The steady flow must have the same this volume, this velocity, density, and also the pressure at the given period. So the properties like velocity, density, and the pressure at a point remain constant over time. Kwa hizi sifa sasa tunaongelea sifa, mfano hii velocity, density pamoja na pressure at a point anapokuwa constant over time tutaita ni steady flow. We must have the same velocity, the same density, and also the same pressure over the given time. So it is also called the streamline or uniform flow. Kwa sometime hii tunakuwa tunaita ni streamline au uniform flow. Kwa ukiambiwa kudefine streamline au uniform flow au steady flow, jua kabisa kwamba all of these have the same velocity, pressure, and also density at one point over a given time. So particles at a given point follow the same path, inaitwa ni streamline. When the particles, my dear student,